my name is Courtney Little, Coordinator of New Student Transition. Welcome to part 1 of the Parent Video Information Series. In this series, we will be covering tips and tricks for helping you support your student throughout their transition to university. In part 1, we will cover your student's orientation to campus. Before we begin, let's review some information about traditional first-year students. Entering university, many of our students understand that university will look very different from high school. They're just not sure what these differences will be. Our students tend to overrate their abilities and underestimate their experiences. They are highly intelligent and highly motivated, and they have a strong desire to succeed. Once they're in university, students have learned a couple of things about how they prepared. We know that knowing what to expect increases their likelihood of success, which is why we're sharing this information with you today. We also know that the first 6 weeks are critical for their success. That's when habits are formed. We know that study strategies should be reevaluated. Students tend to use the same strategies that they did in high school and are not sure why these study strategies don't always work. And finally, we know that parent and family support is critical in student success. Your student's orientation to campus can be one of the trickiest points in their transition. During this time, students are making friends and are trying to decide who they want to be in university. Students are navigating campus, and they're also starting to form habits. If positive habits are formed within their first 6 weeks, these will likely continue on into future years. Students are finding that it might be tricky to balance their time between social and academics. We know that it's important to find a balance between both. And finally, students are experiencing their first failure. For some students, this might mean missing the bus, and for others, it will be missing a class. Either way, it's important for students to reflect on the experience, learn from it, and move forward. We call this failing well. During this time, students don't really know how to feel. Many students will find that they miss home, and others will worry about making friends. Many of our first-year students will worry about failure and what success at university really looks like. So how can you provide support during this phase? First, plan your move-in day with few expectations. Many students will respond differently to this experience. We have an event called Family Send-Off to help ease this transition. Encourage your student to unpack their residence room, mostly on their own. This will help them build a connection to their new home. Decide on a communication plan before leaving campus. Students will want to know how often you want to communicate with them and who will reach out. This will help ease any miscommunication later. And finally, encourage your student to attend all orientation events and stay on campus as much as possible. We know that students who build a connection with their campus do better academically. Finally, what happens if your student feels homesick? First, validate their feelings. Many students will find that they feel homesick sometime within their first term. Keep them connected to home by providing them with updates. Don't let anything be a surprise. Make sure that conversations aren't one-dimensional. Make sure that you're telling them about what's going on at home. Finally, encourage your student to call an old friend. Sometimes the encouraging words of an old friend from home can be just what your student needs. Thank you for watching part 1 of the Parent Video Information Series. We hope your student's orientation to campus is successful. Check back in for part 2, the first visit home. If you're looking for more information, please feel free to visit us online.